Hey y'all, how are you all doing? I hope you're having a great weekend. I had a leading question in mind about your person. If you're in no contact with them at the moment, what they're going through, what messages they would like to relate to you. So let's go with that. Let's see who you might be dealing with, what stage of your connection you're currently in, what your person would like to tell you. We have the moon coming out in the upright, so this relationship seems to be shrouded in mystery. This could be that the communication between you two is very, just it's like there's a hidden agenda to everything you say. So, very based on subconscious stuff. Okay, so a completely different card from a different deck just fell out of the tarot. That is always very unexpected to me. And now that I talked about this relationship being shrouded in mystery, if you're in no contact with this person, then expect that this no contact situation will be broken pretty soon. We have the ship coming out though. This is relevant. It says cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. Let me get a clarifier for that. So right off the get-go, I'm getting mixed signals. You might be very confused in this relationship. You don't know where you stand with this person, but it's based on love. You might be having to deal with your own issues when it comes to knowing the entirety of a situation, knowing that you can't really control the situation as much as you'd like to. It's as if this relationship is teaching you something about depending, about energy, about like independence, codependence, stuff like that. And with the ship though, let's get a clarifier for that, because the feeling that I got from this was not a negative one, just that you're moving on from something. But with the Two of Cups coming out, you're not moving on from this relationship. It's the contrary. This relationship is supposed to teach you something. So, okay, thank you for the clarifier. This could be movement as well. You might be cutting ties with an old life this new life is being activated by this relationship, especially if it's a pretty new relationship or someone that you've never been with, basically. This is going to help you progress into a new era of your life, an era that is filled with abundance, especially. But there's something halting this progress at the moment. We have another 2 coming out. So 2 stands for choices, for taking action towards these choices. It stands for balance. It stands for a union of some sort. And with the Two of Swords, Two of Wands, sorry, but Two of Swords could be relevant as well. That is basically having a hard time making a decision. It tells me that there's delays to this progress, especially in this relationship. There's delays to this progress, and I think it's because of you. You might have not believed in love. We have the Four of Wands coming out in the reverse as well. So this is usually my twin flame card. You might have not believed in unconditional love, like this spiritual kind of love, 3, 2, 1 on a timer, that you will experience with this person. You might be very suspicious of these kinds of emotions, not just from that are emanating from this person, but that you are feeling. This might be something new. Even if you've been in relationships before, being with this new person will make you realize that you've never actually been in love before. And I think you'll be grieving that part of you as well. With the Three of Swords coming out in the reverse, this is also connected to the ship card. You're letting go of a certain pain. You're letting go of a certain part of yourself that didn't believe in love. A certain part of yourself that is standing in the way of you reaching this level of stability in love with someone else, this divine union that you are pulling in, that you are developing with this person. So let's see, what are you so scared of? Because I just seen the Knight of Swords. I didn't pull him out because that's this person, basically. They want to come forward quickly, but it feels like your energy is not allowing them in at the moment, and I want to see why. What are you so scared of? Why don't you believe in love? We have 2 cards coming out. Okay. All right. You're scared of being hurt. You don't want to get hurt. We have the 9 of Wands coming out, as well as the 7 of Cups in the reverse. You have given up on love because you felt like you have a hard time seeing true love. So you might have been used in the past. You might have been, I'm hearing someone being played a prank on in middle school, where someone is asking you if you want to go out, and then it turns out that was just a joke between that person and their friends, like basically being bullied out of trusting in love, is what I'm hearing. So love doesn't seem real to you. It felt like you might have messages in a different reading I did. It might have felt like it wasn't meant for you because of these experiences you've been through. So I think it's kind of hard for you to trust that this love is real. Yeah, you're being very much so influenced on a subconscious level when it comes to this rewiring of your attitude towards love, when it comes to rewiring the thoughts you have concerning love. Let's see what else wants to come in. I feel like there's something else that's going to stop these delays from happening. There's something standing between you and your insecurities, as well as this love that's coming in, this new love that's coming in, that's supposed to teach you about vulnerability and, yeah, stability. So this is something serious. This love that's coming in is something serious. This is the second, no, we only had one major arcana card coming out, right? Yeah. This is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is an ultimate fulfillment, basically. Not just in a material sense, but this is your legacy, your community. It's just you're in an era of good fortune. Good fortune comes to you easily. This abundance that you're pulling in, right? You have enough happiness to share with others. So what is there's obviously so much positivity waiting for you in the future, but these fears that are kind of governing your decision making and the progression of this relationship, exactly, this is supposed to come in fast, but it's like you're halting the progress somehow, and I want to find out why. I don't think it's just because of these insecurities in love, even though they're like a big factor. Okay, so yeah, okay, this is wow, you can't make it up. Look at this. That's the last card for the tarot as well. 0707 on the timer. So the Queen of Swords, what I'm guessing, this is you. She needs to be in the upright though. Right now, it's like you can't trust your own mind. Your own mind is playing tricks on you. Your heart might feel this deep down. Like there's parts of you within that know, these parts shrouded in mystery, these parts inaccessible to you, that are sitting in your subconscious. It's like swirling around. You don't know what parts are good, what parts are bad. You don't know which ones want love, the ones that don't want love. And it's all confusing to you at the moment. So your mind is playing tricks on you. The Queen of Swords coming out in the reverse means that you feel trapped in your mind. You're pulling in losses and disappointments because you don't trust your mind, because your mind is playing tricks on you, and you fear that. You fear this, you're scared that it's not real, basically. That's what you're scared of. You're scared of being hurt, that you fall in love with someone, you want to marry them, and then you find out they've been two-timing you for the past 3 years. You don't want to be caught by surprise like that, where your entire inner world will break down. It feels like you don't have enough energy to handle something like that, to handle a betrayal like that. And what I'm hearing is that if you cannot trust your mind right now to turn her around, listen to your heart. Try to follow your heart. What is your heart telling you? What are you dreaming about? If you actually talk to yourself, what are you craving? Okay, so this relationship, I thought this was going to be a no contact reading, but it's more so that you have to talk to yourself first. This person is already in your energy. They want to charge forward, and they're in some aspects just as unsure as you are. They might have also been hurt in relationships, but they can't help the dire need, like the need they have to come towards you. So I guess they are the fool in love. They are taking a chance on this relationship, on you, despite all these fears, despite all that. And I think you're right before that as well. 0909 on the timer. You want, because these are the best two cards coming out in the upright. These are the best two cards you could get for a love reading. This is the ultimate wish fulfillment, and the two lovers that have come from the Two of Cups. So what I'm also seeing in my head right now is the Five of Cups. So look at the Two of Cups in the back. That's usually a love connection. Try to turn these two around by listening to your heart. Be grateful for what you know. Don't let your mind play tricks on you right now. Don't listen to it too much. Go with your gut feeling. And your gut feeling is obviously, if you're still here listening, it's telling you to charge towards this person, or rather to let them in, because they're going to come knocking at your door pretty soon. You won't be able to say goodbye to them, basically.